every week we need to eat healthy food, and the best way to do it is to plan ahead so that you're not caught without a meal and have to go to a fast food or eat out. And so basically what we're making some chicken, we're making some ground beef, we're making some shrimp with some vegetables, rice, sweet potatoes. So we have our healthy protein, our carbs, and our healthy fats with some avocado oil. I like avocado oil because I don't eat olive oil. I can't eat it, but you like
I'm a big
olive
fan
oil.
of extra virgin olive oil.
Yeah, it's super healthy, so don't think just because I don't eat it that it's not something that's good. But yeah, so this is just how we do things. So I'm just gonna let you kind of follow along.
So you want me to go ahead and start cutting the vegetables?
Yeah, you
and
cut
all that?
vegetables. I'll deal with the chicken.
Okay.
I got another cutting board.
All right, let's
and then
go.
We'll go. All right.
And how many of these red onions would you like for me to dice?
We'll put them in the ground beef, right? And
Okay,
then
and we got 2 pounds, I think? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got 2 pounds. 1 red onion will be more than enough.
maybe
then.
just slice one so we can use it if we eat something else during the week.
Sure, absolutely. Sounds good.
So I got my body fat done today.
Oh, I saw that. That's awesome. So this is the leanest you've been with the most amount of muscle.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because it's the exact weight that I started at,
I know, right?
but with more muscle and less
Do you know
fat.
how much muscle you have at this weight versus when you first started 10 weeks ago?
I have to look at the paper, but it's more muscle in pounds.
Of
That's
course,
for
of
sure.
course.
But in just a couple weeks, I'm gonna say 3 weeks, I gained 2.5 pounds of muscle.
That's pretty impressive, actually. So obviously, you know, you need protein, and everybody watching this, you know, we have them on, 40% protein. So here's my question. How much more protein are you eating now carrying this much? I'm tearing up over here.
I just started.
I'm tearing up, oh my God. What's up with the red onions? But how much grams would
Are
you
you
say?
just so excited about my muscle gain?
Oh, is that, yeah. So my question is, what percentage of protein did you increase from their endurance day? So you're always, quote, fit, but not carrying this much muscle. So what has been your experiences on how much muscle and how much protein needed to get the muscle that you've accumulated?
Well, it's kind of interesting because I always favored protein.
Okay.
I was always like a protein eater. I definitely am eating more protein now.
Yes.
But I would say probably 20% more
Okay,
protein.
20% is, I mean, that's substantial. That's 20, if you're eating 100 grams, that's 120 grams.
Yeah, so I was always trying to hit 100 before.
And so you're
or
now
like
about
110.
Yeah, yes.
But now I'm at like 150, 160.
Yes. Would you agree that training intensity is the stimulus and that the protein is the response? Meaning that you can eat all the protein in the world, but if you're not tearing down muscle, it's not going to build muscle if you don't tear it down.
Yeah, true, definitely.
Yes.
I agree with that.
So-
but I think you could also, if you can't work out though, and you eat enough protein, you can prevent muscle wasting.
Right, because your body has to deal with the amino acids coming into the body. That's all muscle is amino acids. So if you're eating it, just eating a higher protein diet will prevent and minimize muscle loss, which AKA metabolism.
Absolutely. I definitely don't have any problem finding protein, and it almost perplexes me when I talk to a lot of women, they do, because in most people's diets are going to be like cereal in the morning or
Yes,
bagel
yes.
or toast.
Well, my son says to me, he goes, Dad, you're eating an omelet before you go to bed? I'm like, there is
yeah.
no breakfast food. There is
Yeah.
no dinner food. It's
Exactly.
It's just nutrients going into my body. I don't care what time it is. Yeah, people think eggs is a breakfast food. I'm like, oh my God, that's 24-hour food.
Oh, totally. And I'll also be eating like chicken breast and steak at breakfast too.
Same,
and sweet
same.
potato. Like
Same.
I don't like if it's not breakfast food, I can still eat it at breakfast.
Agreed. So while we're talking about training and food and all that stuff, one of the feedbacks from the judges in your last show, they said that you had great balance, and you do, meaning that your calves and arms, your calves and your biceps match. So here's my question for a lot of the women out there in GlowFit or watching this program right now, is that they like training lower body, legs, and glutes,
Right.
like men train upper body and chest. So being that you have a balanced physique, whenever you went from an endurance fitness lifestyle to a quote bodybuilding lifestyle, do you have a preference? Do you prefer upper body over lower body over upper body, or you actually enjoy? Because you told me you didn't train your chest at all
Yeah.
when we met.
I didn't see a need for that.
You didn't see a need for that. So, all right. So my question now is, now that you're very aware of your symmetry, Are you cognizant and more aware of the body parts matching one another?
I think I am. I just spilled the cumin all over the place, by the way.
Oh, nice. Staying true to form. This is authentic of a meal prep as it gets, people, just so you know. So back to the question. So do you find...
I like training legs better, like if I had a choice, like if in all things similar. But I feel like I get a better, more of a workout.
Yes.
I guess you'd say.
Yes.
Just they're bigger muscle groups, so it's like a little more...
Well, it's funny because obviously your heart has to pump down to your legs. It's going to require a lot more effort through the cardiorespiratory system and vascular system than doing a bicep like guys do, chest and bis.
Yeah. But I like training back now a lot. I still don't like training chest.
Interesting.
I feel like those are the muscles are like weak and it's uncomfortable.
And what did the judges say?
That I needed more chest.
All right, so as far as the ground beef goes, you want to put it over in the skillet?
You can put it in the skillet, yeah.
Sure. And we got the 93% lean, 7% fat ground beef. So Organic.
Oh, what are you, some of this? Did you see these? These are so good. Pepper with organic vegetables and turmeric. It has turmeric, organic broccoli, organic spinach, organic kale.
Where do you find all this
pumpkin,
stuff?
Organic sweet potato, organic sunflower seeds, chlorella.
Where did you find that?
At Fresh Market.
All right, so we got the peppers going, we got the onions, got broccoli in here. So whenever my clients ask, about eating, obviously the number one question, well, actually the number one question is how do I get abs, but I won't go into that.
How do you get abs?
Oh my God, everybody has abs.
Aren't they made in the kitchen?
The abs are made in the kitchen. So let me explain real quick. So anyway, the analogy that I use, if I were to get a brick and put it into a pillowcase, and then in the pillowcase with the brick, I put a bunch of feathers. And I would say to you, Michelle, go ahead and touch that brick. And I would say, how does the brick feel? It's like, well, I feel the feathers, but the brick is hard. So your abs can't get soft. Oh, my abs are mushy, or I need to tighten up my abs. Your abs are a brick. They can be nothing but a brick. It's just the reason why they feel soft is because it's covered by fat. So at the end of the day, you can do 1 million sit-ups a day. If you don't drop body fat, you're always going to feel, quote, the feathers around the brick. So everybody watching this has abs. Even myself, in times in my life where I would let my body fat creep up pretty high, you couldn't see a muscle in sight or an ab in sight. Now that I stay lean. So yeah, it's body fat is how you get abs. Well, how you show your abs. Everybody has abs.
Yeah, everyone has abs.
I shouldn't say how you get them. Everybody has them.
So that's why they're made in the kitchen.
Exactly. That's why we're meal prepping.
So we're making abs right now.
we're revealing abs right now. Is a more accurate.
That's true, right? Abs are revealed.
Abs are revealed. There you go.
Right,
how's this looking over here?
That looks beautiful.
It looks beautiful.
I like all the colors.
I know, right? Let me put a yellow in there. Sound good?
Oh, that sounds good, yeah.
Okay.
Should eat the rainbow. That's why I tell the kids.
Yes.
Because when you eat different colors, you get different micronutrients.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny. One of the common misconceptions that everybody has about me, especially, growing up bodybuilding my whole life, they'll say to me, oh, I'd like to look like you too. I don't want to eat chicken and broccoli my whole life.
Oh yeah, that's what everyone asks me. So you're just eating chicken and rice now?
I know, and it's so crazy. Look at all this amazing food. And I don't know, maybe it's an excuse for them not to eat very healthy because they think, or maybe they create the story in their mind that they have to eat the same 2 foods over and over. But a lot of trainers out there will tell people to eat the same foods over and over.
Oh, absolutely.
And while that will work, it's like, how long are you going to stick to that diet?
Well, it depends. I mean, I don't know. I don't mind eating the same foods over and over again.
Oh, I agree. But all that I know is that, here's one for you. Whenever I grew up, the gurus, so to speak, they would say, oh, eat white fish. It thins the skin. I'm like, okay.
What?
No, yes, people still tell that story. You have to.
I don't get the concept.
I forced myself to eat it with like a little bit of sea salt and black pepper, and that's all I ate every meal.
Oh,
7 days a week. Oh,
tilapia. That's what everyone eats.
Tilapia, that's the one.
That's the horrible fish.
I won't eat tilapia.
No, I won't eat tilapia because tilapia is like not a good fish.
Nope, but that tilapia is the number one. And it's still rampant today.
Next time, remind me to open the spices before I make videos.
Well, this is as authentic as it gets. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go flying.
Well, it's better to spoon.
Can I open? You're making me really nervous with the knife. All right, so here we go. How's that look? All the colors.
Oh, it's so pretty.
All right, so the ground beef is cooking.
I got that little spatula right there.
I want to go ahead and stir that up, okay?
Yep.
Now, I know for your sweet potatoes, you put salt and pepper. Is that correct?
That's correct.
For me, my favorite treat, I will actually add like a little stevia and cinnamon. And I gotta tell you, it tastes like candy.
Yeah, I think they're sweet enough as it is.
Oh, yeah, I didn't say they weren't. All I'm just saying is I want the candy taste.
For those of you watching, this is G. Hughes brand. 10 calories per serving, 0 fat, 2 grams of carbs, like really nothing in it except for spices. And they make barbecue sauce, teriyaki sauce, ketchup. So I'm gonna do the teriyaki.
So I want to say, you know, being that you've become a competitor and I've been competing my whole life, I want to say that even if I don't compete, I still eat about 80-85% clean. Like this is how I eat every day of my life.
Oh yeah, this is how I eat normally anyway.
However, I'll be honest in saying that, you know, maybe during the week of contest training, or they call it prep, you know, I have like once a week I'll eat like whatever I want. But in my everyday life, you know, when I'm not competing, you know, I'll probably have like one during the week and once on the weekend, whatever I want. And you can maintain a very, very strong, healthy, lean physique.
See, my treats, I like the Quest chips and the legendary bars and the Built bars. Those are my favorite.
Yes.
So they're like healthy, but not so healthy.
Right,
They're still processed.
They're better than Snickers and Milky Ways.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
But this is very, very important, is that even if you ate those quote healthy bars, if you ate 5,000 calories, you're still going to accumulate body fat.
Truth.
Yeah. So
no
you
matter
know,
what it is you're eating.
Yeah, you still gotta be in calorie deficit if you want to burn fat.
Exactly.
However,
but I'm not one to go to like the donut shop or crumble cookie. It doesn't really appeal to me. I'd rather have like a steak. Like a juicy steak.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I'm the crumble cookie and everything in between.
Well, even after we did like the DECA, I remember like everyone was stopped at the gas station.
Yeah.
And everyone's getting donuts and cupcakes, and I got beef jerky.
Yeah.
And Quest chips, and Cassie's like, eating Quest chips.
Yeah, you're special like that.
Put that in there. And then put some of this cool salt in there.
Meal prepping is so much more fun with a friend.
Oh yeah, everyone should do it. We should have meal prep parties.
I think the beef here is pretty good.
Is it done?
It's the broccoli that's going to be the indicator. All right, as far as the shrimp goes, is this air fryer material? Yes.
Actually, I'm just gonna do it in a frying pan because the chicken's in the air fryer.
Okay.
And I still have more chicken to put in the air fryer.
Okay, so how about this? Whenever that gets done, I'll pull the chicken out and I'll put the rest in. Is that okay with you? So let me give this to you.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
So you just, they break at right where they're supposed to break every time.
Okay, so I get that.
Yeah.
But with my knife, I can cut all 25
Yeah,
of
but
it.
it's not gonna be with the right spot. This is how it goes.
I think Harrison.
It's also very meditative.
I think Harrison and I would just cut it straight down.
It's just very meditative.
Meditative.
You just make you'd say something you're grateful for.
Oh my God. Okay, I gotta turn this.
My gratitude asparagus.
Gratitude asparagus.
I'm thankful for Fitness 365, thankful for my staff, thankful for my son Paxton. See, it's awesome. And I'm just gonna throw these right on that baking sheet with the sweet potatoes.
Absolutely, throw it on there.
Okay.
400 for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And we got started. Okay, we're good there.
And then how do you feel if I put everything seasoning?
Oh, that'd be great,
I like
actually.
everything seasoning on it.
I want to start cleaning up.
I'm gonna start loading the dishwasher.
Okay. So, I mean, what do you think for all that food? It took an hour? Yeah, but then again, we have 2 people commit, so I know a lot of people out there, they may be the only ones meal prepping. So.
Yeah, but if you cook for 1 hour and you have meals for the entire week, because you can leave 3 days worth of food out and then freeze the rest of it.
Yes.
Because I wouldn't recommend having a whole week sitting in your fridge.
Yes.
So when I do my meal prep, I like to just put all the meat together and then all the veggies together. But some people will make their individual meals, like if they're gonna go to like work or something. Mm-hmm. How do you do yours normally?
I separate them too.
Yeah, I do too.
You know, but if I go for the day and I have my asparagus and if my container is large enough, I will combine.
Yeah, but I like work like from home and I have my home office.
Honey,
so.
we're cooking it at work.
Yeah.
So yes, you have that luxury. And just real quickly while we're cooking all the protein and healthy foods, you know, one of the things that I've told every female that I've ever worked with you should strive for at least 100 grams of protein. And what people don't know, because the average female should be eating minimum 1,500 calories, 1,500.
I usually say 100 grams of protein if you're 5 feet tall.
Yes.
And for every inch over 5 feet, you should do 5 more grams of protein.
That's a good general rule of thumb for sure.
So if you're 5'2", 110 grams of
Yeah.
protein. All right, so we've got meals for both of us for at least 3 days.
No, I got like 0.75 because you'll eat all that food, but that's okay.
What? I do eat all of it.
Oh, you eat all the food, but that's okay.
But it took us, what, an hour and maybe an hour and a half? And we've got, I would say, meals for at least 2 people for 3-4 days.
I'm gonna say 2 days, 2.5.
You think so?
Yeah. Regular people, yes.
If you're gonna cook a meal, why not cook 3 pounds of chicken instead of cooking 2 chicken breasts?
The takeaway that I would give to the viewers right now, make it taste really good. And if you like Italian seasoning, cilantro, whatever it is, take the extra few minutes and buy, like I said, she has every spice known to man. But what I'm saying is if you make it enjoyable, you do not have to eat, quote, diet food. People say,
bland.
How long are you gonna eat that way? It's like, I love the way I eat. And these meals are absolutely delicious. So take the time and go ahead and get these spices and herbs and stuff that you like. It makes all the difference in the world.
That's true, because a lot of people think that you have to eat bland.
Oh my gosh,
like boiled chicken.
I'm not sure if I could live this life or if I had to eat the way people think I eat.
Plus the spices are like medicinal.
Oh,
They're
yes.
anti-inflammatory.
Oh my gosh, yes.
They help with so many different things, circulation and so many different things. So why would you not use them?
Yes, for sure. All right, good job, Chef Boyardee.
No. Till next time.
Bye.